Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to rank the top 3-1 blown leads of all time because today is March 1st. Now if you look, there are 13 of them. Those are the four ranks right there. I have another video. Check out my last video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and we're going to hop right into this. As you can see, either I did not watch it at all, maybe they have an excuse for blowing that lead, maybe they choked, but there is some context to it, or there's no context, or their context is basically you choked, it was awful, you're a choke artist, all-time choke job, worst choke ever. And we're gonna jump right into this. Now this is the Lakers. The Lakers, I did not watch you. I'm gonna take you out the way. Jerry West, I didn't watch you, buddy. I didn't watch you. Did not watch you. Hey, you gotta throw some of them out. This one is the New York Knicks. They blew a 3-1 lead to the Miami Heat. Now in that series, I can definitely tell you there is context from the fact that Patrick Ewing and some other guy, I think a couple people got suspended for a game. And since they got suspended, of course, right? Of course, if someone gets suspended, game 6, you're able to play, but you lost game 5. And then, you may lose game 6 and then game 7 to anyone's game. So definitely they have an excuse. I'm not going to call Patrick Ewing is a choke artist, but I'm not going to call the Knicks a chokers for that specific series. This one, I'm gonna say a choke, but there's context. This is when Kobe Bryant choked to the Phoenix Suns. The context is, the Lakers were not supposed to be competitive. The fact they had a 3-1 lead in the first place is very impressive, and then Kobe was very passive in that game 7. It was definitely a choke, but it's not a choke that I can say, oh my gosh, like we're gonna hold that too hard over Kobe's head. But it's definitely a choke job. The Suns blew him out in the last 3 games, and Kobe was kind of trying to prove a point in Game 7. So that was kind of, there's the choke to that. Celtics versus 76ers, I can't tell you, to be honest. I haven't, to be honest, I couldn't tell you. I can't tell you if I don't think it's an all-time choke job. It may be a choke, but there's context. And, maybe the context is Larry Joe Bird. That might just be the context. I have no clue. But I'm not going to, for the historians out there, they're going to be like, Jesse, there's no way. Nah, I didn't watch it. I don't know the context. This one is versus the Utah Jazz. I'm going to say, the Nuggets had had a little Cinderella story. I think the Nuggets were down. Weren't the Nuggets down 3-1 to the Lakers in the conference finals? And they were like, let's see if we can do it again. Nah, that wasn't going to happen. But the Utah Jazz, I know Donovan Mitchell was going crazy, putting up 50 points. Jamal Murray was too. I don't think that's an all-time choke job. Nobody really holds it over Donovan Mitchell's head or Rudy Gobert's head. So I'm not going to put that at all-time choke job. Yeah. Context is the bubble, right? So the bubble, yeah. I'm going to say this is when the Clippers faced the Houston Rockets. And I know Chris Paul didn't play the first 2 games. I know the Clippers still won one of those games, but I think if Chris Paul played those first 2 games, we might have got swept because that Clippers team was much better. But it took a Josh Smith. You haven't heard that name in a while, Josh Smith. Huh? It took a Josh Smith and a Corey Brewer explosion in Game 6, which is one of the great things I've ever seen. One of the greatest Rockets games I have ever seen. Definitely amazing. It was an amazing game. We scored like 49 to their 18 in the fourth. And James Harden was benched. That was crazy. If Chris Paul played the whole series, I might have put that at all-time choke job for sure. But the fact that he didn't play the first 2 games, I can kind of give it to you. But it's ranking close. It's very close. This one is the Pistons versus the Magic. This is another Doc Rivers special. Doc Rivers blew 3 of these. Wow. Tracy McGrady got really cocky. The Pistons were definitely a better team. The Magic got a 3-1 lead, and Tracy got a little cocky and overlooked the Pistons. Was like, we're looking on to the next series. But Tracy McGrady has no plot, so that's not something you're supposed to say because that's kind of something that writes the script for itself. You definitely can't say you definitely cannot say that you're going to looking on to the next series. And the Pistons destroyed them next 3 games. Tough. This one is when Nuggets face the Clippers. Definitely an all-time great choke job. Not only did the Clippers choke the series, but they choked in every game. They had 10-point leads in 3 straight games, 10 or more point leads in 3 straight games, and blew every single lead in every game end the whole series. I can't even say what's the bubble. The fact that you had a 10-point lead plus in every game and blew every lead. Paul George hitting the side of the backboard. Kawhi Leonard couldn't shoot anything in that game 7. And y'all ruined Lakers versus Clippers. We may never get that because, LeBron's hurt right now. We may never get Lakers versus Clippers ever with Kawhi versus LeBron. And the reason why is because these boys blew a 3-1 lead to this is not MVP Nikola Jokic either. This ain't MVP Nikola. If this is MVP Nikola Jokic, I still wouldn't accept it, but it'll be more understandable. That's a shame. This is when the Golden State Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. I know they made a lot of excuses. They were like, well, Steph Curry was injured. When Steph Curry came back from 3-1 against the Thunder, nobody was saying that. When Steph Curry dropped 17 in overtime against Portland, and he's like, I'm back. No one was like, oh, but he's injured. No, they said it because they have to make an excuse for him. Well, Andre Iguodala was hurt. Andrew Bogut was hurt. Shut up. He blew a 3-1 lead. Take it to the bank. And they had a hella memes on that. It was a raindrop, drop top, and then they say something about I can't remember. I can't go back to 2016. I don't remember. That's a good 2016 memory. But I can't remember where they made that bad and bougie meme off of them. But the series before, which is also an all-time choke job. Kevin Durant blew a 3-1 lead. I remember that game 6 like it was yesterday too. I remember in game 6, KD shot so terrible at the end of that game. Russell, and they played hero ball. I was like, bro, pass the ball to your teammates, bro. Like they're doing well for you. The reason why you're up 3-1, a lot of it's because they're playing well. But they decided, no, F that. We're gonna take the hero shots. They were terrible shots. And Klay Thompson was hitting all his threes. And then when I saw game 6, I was like, okay, see you later. That was another meme. Okay, see, you get it. Okay, but I knew they were gonna lose game 7 because I was like, you have no plot. You have no plot. I can see it. There's no way you lose like that at home. It's just nah. That's terrible. I can't even. And then what happened? What happened a couple months later? Kevin Durant joined them. How you do an all-time choke job and then join the team? I'm off that. And last but not least, the Houston Rockets versus Phoenix is another all-time choke job for the Phoenix Suns. I think this one was the best 3-1 lead comeback of all time until LeBron did it, or maybe even Golden State. But this one was very, very iconic. The Rockets were the 6th seed. They had the hardest road to the finals ever. And for the Phoenix Suns and Charles Barkley, this was the time to make the finals. Michael Jordan wasn't playing. And the Rockets were, start off the season slow, came in as, 6th seed. But Michael Jordan didn't exist. It looked like Hakeem Olajuwon had that plot. And the kiss of death from Mario Elie, the kiss of death is one of the best plays and one of the best moments in the history of Houston Rockets. It's a great series. You should watch that game 7. It's a very intense ending to that series. It's a wonderful series. That's the epitome of playoff basketball. And, Mario Elie's a forever Houston legend because of it. So this is my list of the greatest 3-1 choke jobs of all time. For Kevin Durant and for Kawhi Leonard and for Steph Curry, all 3-1 leads blown. Those are all-time choke jobs, baby. Y'all got to redeem yourselves from that. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry did redeem himself. Kevin Durant, you have not redeemed yourself yet. And Kawhi Leonard, you have not redeemed yourself because you're still a Clipper, and that happened on the Clippers. You two have not redeemed yourself from that. So definitely get on that, buddy. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I have another tier ranking video on NBA scripts. I have a tier video on NFL scripts. And go ahead and check those out. Make sure to like this video. Get this video up to 5 likes. I might do another one. You probably won't do that, but I'm still going to tell you to do that because I'd be very happy if you did. Yeah, make sure to like this video. Don't leave before you like. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.